What's going on, too? How's everybody been doing? I'm so glad this week is almost over. Man, this has been a pretty interesting week for me. But today we're going to talk about how to pick the right company, because that's a question that I get asked, believe it or not, pretty often. So before you find a company, you need to figure out what it is you're trying to do. Do you want to pull reefer? Do you want to pull a dry van? Do you want to do flatbed? Do you want to do tankers? Do you want to do LTL, which is what I do? It's a whole lot of different things you want to do. Another thing you want to ask yourself is, how long do you want to be out? Do you want to do OTR, meaning you go all over the country, you're out weeks at a time? Do you want to do regional, where you might be out 5 days and home for 2 days, or maybe just for 34? Or do you want to be home every day? So that's something you need to ask yourself. You need to also ask yourself what it is you want out of the company. Do you want a company that offers, good benefits, good pay? So basically, you need to just know what it is you're looking for. I can't tell you guys what company to go to, because again, what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. You need to look at your credentials. Do you want to be somewhere where you pull hazmat? Do you want to be somewhere where you might pull triples and doubles? Do you want to work at a company where you have to touch freight? Companies such as Warner. Well, basically the mega carriers that have like the Dollar General accounts, Family Dollar. Do you want to touch the freight? Do you want to be at a company where you do nothing but drop and hook? Do you want to be at a company where you interact with customers, or do you want to just go somewhere where you're just bumping docks all day or all night? If you're somebody that's looking for good benefits, you need to look at companies, that have good benefits. Do you want to work at a company that's union? If you want to go the union route, you have companies like UPS, Yellow, ABF. Now, those are your LTL carriers. As far as like truckload carriers, I honestly don't know of any union truckload carrier. Not to say that there aren't any, I just personally don't know of any. Are you somebody that's big on equipment? Do you care about the equipment? Do you want to be at a company that offers, manuals, or do you only want to be at a company that offers, automatics? Are you somebody that cares about a sign-on bonus? If you are, research companies that offer a sign-on bonus. Are you somebody that, maybe wants to get on the path to own your own truck? So maybe you can go to a company that does only leasing. Companies like that would be Hirschbosch, I think that's how you pronounce them. And there's a few others. Are you somebody that owns, your own truck? Maybe you want to go to an owner-operator company. You have companies such as Landstar, Mercer, and a few others. If you want to do reefer, you have companies like Prime, you have KLM, you have it's a whole wide range of them. If you want to do flatbed, you have companies like TMC, Cypress, and a few others. If you want to do tankers, what type of tankers do you want to do? Do you want to do like fuel hauling? Do you want to do food grade? There's oil field. It's a whole wide range. So to answer your question, the type of company you should go to, it's just gonna depend on what you're looking for, because every driver and every potential driver has different things that they're looking for. Now, as far as good paying trucking companies, if you want to make good money, you can do LTL, where you're going to be home, every day, or you might be home every other day. If you want to do, again, if you want to go like the LTL route, which is what I do, you can do city, P&D, where you're going to be home every day, or you could do Linehaul, where you could potentially be home every day or every other day, or you might be out 5 days out the week. You know, so, and of course, you know, there's a whole bunch of other types of trucking you do. You do livestock. I don't really know much about that. You could do car hauling. How did I miss that? Car hauling, you know, if that's something you want to get into. So you basically, guys, the point is just look for whatever works for you. You know, the company you go to, you know, won't you figure out, you know, the type of home time you want, how much you want to be paid. You know, that's how you narrow it down. You know, if you want good benefits, you know, go the LTL route. Now, there's truckload companies out there too that have good benefits. But if you're somebody that ideally wants to be home every day, get paid well, get paid for all major holidays, and, you know, maybe the LTL route might be for you. You know, if you want to be out weeks at a time, then maybe OTR is for you. Now, if you're somebody, again, that wants to be somewhat OTR, but still wants to have that home life, then regional or line haul would be the best route for you. So I hope after watching this, you know, you have a better idea of the different types of things that you can get into. And again, if you have questions about a particular company, you know, it's always a good idea to talk to a driver first and then get with a recruiter. And again, I've said in other videos too, check out the Lockout Man podcast, because he talks to a lot of these companies that you guys are interested in. He does interviews with them. All right, y'all. Thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Make sure you sub if you're new to the channel, and I will catch y'all on the next one.